Hey, what is going on YouTube? It's Lieutenant Cade, also known as Alvin the Director. Just finished up a 5K run. Right now the weather up here in Alaska is about 40 degrees during the daytime, dipping down to about 18, 19, 20 degrees at night. So the weather is starting to warm up. The roads are starting to melt, starting to clear up a little bit more. The trails are pretty flooded right now just because the roads or the trails will melt during the daytime, and then, you know, it'll just be like a freaking lake all over the trails. But I've been running on the road. I did a run this morning. I brought the pup out with me, so we were trying to get back in the groove of things. I don't do too much cardio up here in the wintertime. I usually average about 25 to 30 miles a month, and most of it is either on the treadmill in the gym or on days where it's a little bit warmer for what Fairbanks would call warm in like December and January. So I don't really get too many miles in, but no excuse now. It's April. The roads are clearing up, so that means I'm going to be getting a lot more miles in, and looking forward to the cardio sessions, which leads me to the topic of today's video, which is the Army Combat Fitness Test. Now, I did a poll on my Instagram a few weeks ago when I wanted to know what you wanted to know about the new ACFT, and I was excited to get the responses back from you, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you and let you know what the Army has changed with the new PT test. And honestly, I'm pretty excited about it, right? So on the 1st of April of this year, the Army has launched a diagnostic ACFT, which means you have to take an ACFT between April 1st of this year until October 1st this year with the new standards, right? So let's go ahead and talk about the standards, which I'm not gonna go in too much depth because I know I always talk about how much I just kind of ramble on videos and things like that. So I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna get straight to the point, and that is the leg tuck has gone away, right? So the leg tuck has been replaced by the plank, which is pretty cool. There was a lot of controversy over the leg tuck in the past, over the past like really couple of years, where there was like a big fight about whether the Army should keep the leg tuck or whether they should take it away, and the leg tuck has gone away. Now, personally, I did like the leg tuck, but the new standard is the plank, so that means you need to start training for the plank as of today, right? So no more leg tucks. I don't know if later on down the line, the Army is gonna end up adding the leg tuck again or making it an alternate event. I really don't know, but the standard today is a plank. So what that means is you have your regular ACFT like you did it before. You start out with the 3-rep maximum deadlift, you transition into the standing power throw, and then you have your hand release push-ups, then you have your sprint drag carry, and instead of the leg tuck, I have the plank. After the plank, you run into the 2-mile run, which 2-mile run is not going away, guys. I know people talk about it all the time. They're like, hey, you're never gonna run 2 miles in combat, whatever. Okay, 2-mile run is not going away, but that's not the purpose of today's video. It's to talk about the plank and the new standards for the ACFT. Now, along with the plank, the Army has made some other changes, which I think are pretty good. So you have your rating categories based on your gender now, kind of like the APFT. So previously on the ACFT, when we were rolling out the diags after diags after diags, it was based on your MOS. So you had your 3 brackets based on your MOS, and you had to score within that tier for the ACFT. It's changed, that has gone away, and now it's based on gender. That way, instead of the one-size-fits-all approach that the Army was rolling out before, you're getting graded based on if you're a male or if you're a female. In addition to that, you're going to be put into age categories. So you have your gender, then you also have your age category. So you have to score within that category for your age and for your gender, which is pretty cool. I like that a lot more than the MOS. I do feel like MOS should kind of play into the scoring categories, but I don't know how that would even work. I'm not that smart, but anyways, I like how the Army has kind of adjusted that. That way, when you start looking at things like promotions and schools and things like that and evaluations, like everyone is kind of on like the same level playing field, right? So I think that's a win in the Army's book. Let me know what you think about the new grading system, and if you think it's a win or if you think the Army took a L with it. And also let me know in the comments below about what you think about the new plank as opposed to the leg tuck. I want to hear your comments below on what you think of this new ACFT. You know, I'm excited to talk about it. I'm excited to see what comes up of the new ACFT, and I'm looking forward to seeing the results of the diag between April 1st this year and October 1st, 2022. I'm pumped up about it. The ACFT is something that I'm passionate about. I love doing PT. I love getting after it, and I love seeing soldiers evaluated based on fitness. So October 1st this year, that's going to be the official test of record for the ACFT. Looking forward to that as well. I'll talk about that in another video on how the Army is going to be moving forward with the ACFT. And I'm also going to put together another series of videos like I did before on the ACFT and how you can get after the ACFT, how you can perform to your best and just kind of, you know, get after it. So let me know in the comments below what you think about this new PT test. I'm excited to engage with you all. I'm excited to talk about the ACFT, and I'll talk to you again in the next video. I'm Alvin the Director, and I'm out.